This story begins in the vibrant streets of New Orleans, by the poolside of an apartment complex. Alex, a college student, learns his father moved there after retiring. The apartment is cool, with a swimming pool in the courtyard and lively folks in their 60s. One of them is Tom, a man who claims to be a retired Army general. Tom bonds quickly with Alex's dad. Both are Korean War vets. Dad served briefly in the Marines, while Tom boasts a long military career. Ranger School, Special Forces, covert missions in Korea during the Cold War. He spins incredible tales. He says he retired just before 9/11, got promoted to brigadier general as a courtesy, then rose to major general to lead the revamped Air Marshal Service, with his second star pinned by Colin Powell himself. Alex listens, spellbound by the pool. As a Navy reservist, being close to a 2-star general feels unreal. Tom's charming and kind, a widowed Southern gentleman who carries a Zippo lighter, not for himself but to light a lady's cigarette. Alex spots a Ranger crest on it once. Tom says it's a gift from his daughter, who died in a car crash in Costa Rica in the 70s. His wife passed from cancer years later. His apartment's full of her equestrian photos, adding a tragic softness to his tough image. Alex's dad, seeing his son job hunting post-graduation, asks Tom for a favor. Tom offers Alex a spot in the Air Marshal program. With range skills and dad's connection, Alex has an edge. They talk on the phone. Details are vague due to security, but Alex considers it. Ultimately, he takes another job instead. Years pass. Tom and Alex's dad grow close. Tom takes Alex's nephews to Saints games. Neighborhood kids call him Mr. Tom. In 2004, Alex deploys to Iraq, but his dad dies beforehand. The family scatters his ashes in Grand Isle, Louisiana. Tom arrives in full uniform, tosses his white gloves into the water, a gesture that moves Alex deeply. He takes Alex and his sister to dinner, promising, "I'll always be there." Then Katrina hits. Alex calls his sister-in-law Maggie to check on everyone and asks about Tom. Her tone shifts. "You haven't heard about Tom." His heart sinks. Maggie met Tom's sister during the storm. She hadn't heard from him either. Maggie reassures her, "The government checks on VIPs. Tom's on that list." But his sister shakes her head. "Maggie, I don't know what Tom told you, but..." The truth spills out. Tom's no general, no ranger, no Air Marshal program, no Condoleezza Rice, no Colin Powell. He's a cheap lawyer. The real soldier was his late brother-in-law, whose stories Tom stole and spun into his own fantasy. Worse, his daughter and wife are alive. He killed them in his tale when they cut ties. After Katrina, his daughter takes him in, but Tom vanishes. Alex reels. Tom's lies sting, yet his tears and love for the family felt real. He's glad his dad died never knowing. Maggie sees Tom once more months later. He smiles. She stops him. "Your sister told me everything." He laughs, calls her that crazy old bat, and fades away. The story ends here. Were Tom's lies heavier, or the bonds he built? That's for you to decide.